Hello students, in this e-lecture we will discuss some more questions of probability based on independent events. First question, given that the events A and B are such that PA equals to 1 by 2, PA union B equals to 3 by 5 and PB equals to X. Find X if they are number 1 mutually exclusive, number 2 independent. First part, when A and B are mutually exclusive, then A intersection B equals to phi. So, probability of A intersection B equals to 0. Students, as we know that PA union B equals to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Now, substitute the values. We get 3 by 5 equals to 1 by 2 plus x minus 0. Solving it, we get x equals to 1 by 10. Second part, when A and B are independent, it means PA intersection B equals to PA multiply with PB. It implies PA intersection B equals to 1 by 2 multiply with x equals to x by 2. Now, PA union B equals to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Substitute the values. We get 3 by 5 equals to 1 by 2 plus x minus x by 2. It implies x by 2 equals to 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2. Solving this, we get x by 2 equals to 1 by 10. It implies x equals to 1 by 5. Next question. If A and B are two events such that PA equals to 1 by 4, PB equals to 1 by 2 and PA intersection B equals to 1 by 8, find probability of not A and not B. Students, in this question, if we multiply PA with PB, it is equals to 1 by 4 multiply 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 8. Also, probability of A intersection B equals to 1 by 8. So, we get probability of A intersection B equals to probability of A multiply probability of B. It implies A and B are independent events. Now, PA complement equals to 1 minus PA equals to 1 minus 1 by 4 equals to 3 by 4. And PB complement equals to 1 minus PB equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 2. Now, probability of not A and not B equals to PA complement intersection B complement. As A and B are independent events, then A complement and B complement are also independent events. So, probability of A complement intersection B complement equals to probability of A complement multiply probability of B complement equals to 3 by 4 multiply 1 by 2 equals to 3 by 8. Students, you can also solve this question using alternative method. That is, using De Morgan's law of sets, probability of A complement intersection B complement is equals to probability of A union B whole complement. And probability of A union B whole complement equals to 1 minus probability of A union B. Now, using addition theorem on probability, we can write PA union B equals to PA plus PB minus P of A intersection B. After this, substitute the values, then simplify it. We get probability of A complement intersection B complement. Next question. Two balls are drawn at random with replacement from a box containing 10 black and 8 red balls. Find the probability that first part, both balls are red. Second part, first ball is black and second is red. Third part, one of them is black and other is red. Here total number of balls in box equals to 18. First part, both balls drawn are red. Let A be the event that first ball drawn is red and B be the event that second ball drawn is also red. Now PA equals to probability of getting a red ball in first draw equals to 8 by 18 equals to 4 by 9. As the ball is replaced after first draw, so total number of balls are still 18, in which 10 are black and 8 are red balls. So PB equals to probability of getting a red ball in second draw equals to 8 by 18 equals to 4 by 9. Now probability of getting both red balls equals to probability of A intersection B equals to probability of A multiply probability of B equals to 4 by 9 multiply 4 by 9 equals to 16 by 81. Now second part. First ball is black and second is red. Let E be the event that first ball drawn is black and F be the event that second ball drawn is red. Now PE equals to 10 by 18 equals to 5 by 9. As the ball is replaced after first draw, so again total number of balls are still 18, in which 10 are black and 8 are red balls. So PF equals to 8 by 18 equals to 4 by 9. Now required probability equals to probability of E intersection F equals to probability of E multiply probability of F equals to 5 by 9 multiply 4 by 9 equals to 20 by 81. Now third part. One of the ball is black and other is red. Here two cases arise. Case number 1. Getting first ball black and second red. Let X be the event that first ball drawn is black and Y be the event that second ball drawn is red. So Px equals to 10 by 18 equals to 5 by 9. As the ball is replaced after first draw, so probability of event Y is equals to 8 by 18 equals to 4 by 9. Now probability of getting first ball is black and second is red equals to Px intersection Y equals to Px multiply Py equals to 5 by 9 multiply 4 by 9 equals to 20 by 81. Case 2. Getting first ball red and second ball black. Now let C be the event that first ball drawn is red and D be the event that second ball drawn is black. So probability of C equals to 8 by 18 equals to 4 by 9. As the ball is replaced after first draw, so total number of balls are still 18, in which 10 are black and 8 are red. Therefore probability of D equals to 10 by 18 equals to 5 by 9. Now probability of getting first ball red and second ball black equals to PC intersection D equals to PC multiply PD equals to 4 by 9 multiply 5 by 9 equals to 20 by 81. So required probability equals to sum of probabilities of these two cases equals to probability of X intersection Y plus probability of C intersection D equals to 20 by 81 plus 20 by 81 equals to 40 by 81. Next question. Probability of solving a specific problem independently by A, B and C are 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4 respectively. Find the probability that first part the problem is solved and second part exactly one of them solves the problem. Let A be the event that problem is solved by A, B be the event that problem is solved by B and C be the event that problem is solved by C. So PA equals to 1 by 2, PB equals to 1 by 3 and PC equals to 1 by 4. Now PA complement equals to 1 minus PA equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 2. PB complement equals to 1 minus PB equals to 1 minus 1 by 3 equals to 2 by 3. And PC complement equals to 1 minus PC equals to 1 minus 1 by 4 equals to 3 by 4. Now in first part of question we have to find probability of the event that problem is solved. It means it is either solved by A or it is solved by B or it is solved by C. So probability of problem solved equals to probability of A union B union C. As A, B and C are independent, so P A union B union C equals to 1 minus P A complement multiply P B complement multiply P C complement. This result we have discussed in previous lecture. Now put the values, we get P A union B union C equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 multiply 2 by 3 multiply 3 by 4 equals to 1 minus 1 by 4 equals to 3 by 4. Now second part, that exactly one of them solves the problem. Here three cases arise. Case 1, problem is solved by A but not by B and C. That is A intersection B complement intersection C complement. Case 2, problem is solved by B but not by A and C. That is A complement intersection B intersection C complement. Case 3, problem is solved by C but not by A and B. That is A complement intersection B complement intersection C. Now required probability is equals to sum of probabilities of all the three cases. So probability that exactly one of them solves the problem equals to probability of A intersection B complement intersection C complement plus probability of A complement intersection B intersection C complement plus probability of A complement intersection B complement intersection C. As events are independent, so required probability equals to PA multiply PB complement multiply PC complement plus PA complement multiply PB multiply PC complement plus PA complement multiply PB complement multiply PC. Now substitute the values as shown. Next simplify it. We get required probability equals to 11 by 24. Take one more question. A speaks truth in 60% of the cases and B in 90% of the cases. In what percentage of cases are they likely to contradict each other in stating the same fact? Let A be the event that A speaks the truth and B be the event that B speaks the truth. So obviously A and B are independent events. As A speaks truth in 60% of cases, so PA equals to 60 by 100 equals to 3 by 5. Then PA complement equals to 1 minus 3 by 5 equals to 2 by 5. Now B speaks truth in 90% of cases. So PB equals to 90 by 100 equals to 9 by 10. Then PB complement equals to 1 minus 9 by 10 equals to 1 by 10. As A and B contradict each other, so two cases arise. Case 1, A speaks the truth and B tells lie. That is A intersection B complement. Case 2, A tells lie and B speaks the truth. That is A complement intersection B. Now required probability equals to probability of A intersection B complement plus probability of A complement intersection B. As events are independent, so it is equals to PA multiply PB complement plus PA complement multiply PB equals to 3 by 5 multiply 1 by 10 plus 2 by 5 multiply 9 by 10 equals to 3 by 50 plus 18 by 50 equals to 21 by 50. Hence, A and B are likely to contradict each other in 21 by 50 into 100 equals to 42% of the cases. Now, home assignment. Complete exercise 13.2. Thank you.